What's up, guys? What's going on? Long time no talk. Haven't sat around and talked for a while. So finally got a little time. Been busy this week, but got a little time this weekend. So talk to you about these last pretty much 3 loads that I just did, and one I'm on right now, which makes 3. I'm over here in Virginia right now, in line waiting to get a truck wash. And boy, this line is long as heck. But I just got some repairs and stuff done today, which we'll come back around to that in a minute. So the first load you're gonna see on my my video on my trailer is a truck I picked up, military load, up in Iowa. And what happened with this load, I don't know if it was the same one I was supposed to pick up, but I originally booked the load through an agent that I had been working with for a while, and you would think everything was good when you book the load. So I had to go about 65 miles to go pick up the load over in Iowa. I picked it up at Camp David. Camp David, right there pretty much in Des Moines, Iowa area. I get down there, I get all the way to the gate. First off, the directions is wrong. They tell me to go in a certain part. I get to the part they tell me, follow the directions, and the gate's locked. So I had to get a hold of somebody, tell them that I'm in a situation where I can't back out because I pulled off of the road, and I would have needed somebody, a spotter or something, to back out onto this busy intersection road. So I'm sitting there and talking to people, and the agent messaged me back. He's like, hey, we're not taking that load. The broker's credit didn't check out. And I'm like, man, you gotta be kidding me. Like, you would have thought you already would have checked all this before you booked the load with me, and before I drove pretty much a little over an hour just to go pick this load up. So in the process of when I booked this load with him, another agent had called me practically for the same load. Like, they had like 50 something loads going out of this military base, because a lot of times these military bases, they have multiple loads. So there's multiple agents in on it grabbing loads and stuff. So another one that called me earlier that day practically offered me the same load, going to the same place, same money, everything. So when this load fell through, I called the other agent back, and boom, I was like, hey, other one fell through. Can I still get one of these loads? Cause I'm already here on the base. Like, I'm on the base. He was like, yeah, let me go talk to some people and see what I can do. And finally made it happen. The broker called me up, and she worked everything out, got the paperwork and everything. And I was sitting there. Actually had already went inside, and I had to tell them, like, wait, I can't get a load. They was ready to load me. They was like, back up to the dock, let's get you loaded. And I was like, hold up, I don't even have any information on what I'm picking up or anything. I gotta make sure this is confirmed. I don't want to get loaded and then the load canceled again, and I got this load on my trailer. So they finally got it all confirmed and everything, and boom, they loaded me real quick and everything, and I got this truck, which you'll see. And I take that load down to Texas, to Fort Hood, and I drop it off. And while I was on my way down there, another agent hit me up and was like, hey, I got a load coming out of Fort Hood going to Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Like, all right, cool, that's perfect. I don't have to deadhead anywhere. I just unload right here on the base, load up on the base, another truck and a container, and boom, I'm gone to Kentucky. I mean, I did get held up there a little bit most of the day. This is one of the rare, probably the second time I really got held up at a base, because they pretty much, they have so much trouble driving these vehicles and stuff, and doing stuff. They kind of don't work too good, because these young kids that are barely 18, 19, 20 years old, they don't know how to direct each other in the vehicle to get straight, to go up the trailer, onto the trailer, or whatever, because I have my ramps out. So I finally get loaded, I get up to Kentucky. On my way up to Kentucky, another agent called me up and was like, hey, I got this really good paying load. It's coming out of Fort Knox, going to Virginia Beach. Would you be interested? I'm like, heck yeah, I'd be interested. So that's another military load. And that load was paying $4.85 a mile. So you can do the math, but it was paying real good, and it wasn't that far of a load. So I get unloaded what's today? Saturday. I'm doing this video on Saturday. I got unloaded Thursday in Fort Campbell, and I drove up to Fort Knox Thursday evening after I got unloaded, and then I got loaded Friday morning in Fort Knox, which that was pretty cool. I mean, it's been a pretty cool experience going to all these military bases, driving around on these bases. It's totally, I mean, it's a lot different than civilian life out here on the outside if you've never been on a base or anything. I like it. It's pretty cool. Only thing is, this Fort Knox, they had me going down it was a lot of gravel road. It was a long ways, pretty much all around the place and stuff. And the agent was like, "Can you pass a lifetime background check?" And I was like, "Well, shit, I hope so." I mean, I've been hauling military freight pretty consistent, so I didn't know if it was a different background check I had to pass or if it was the same. But I'm like, a lifetime background check, like, damn, I don't think I committed no crimes when I was a kid to go back lifetime. I don't know. But I'm good. I don't have anything, so I can keep hauling it. But I got loaded in no time, and I'm finna jump out and do a video right now of the load I got. It's a vehicle and a container again. Paying really good, and it was only going a short distance, and that's pretty much how I got a little time this weekend to get caught up on some expenses that I needed to get taken care of. I had a steer tire that the outside tread was it was wearing on the side, so the tire wasn't gonna pass the DOT inspection, and I got to get DOT inspection by the end of the month. So I was like, man, I got to get a steer tire. I got that toggle switch on my fixed on my trailer, which I didn't make a video on it, but I had put it out on Facebook looking for advice on what you guys thought about the problem could be. I didn't get a waterproof one, but turns out it was a switch that was not letting my strobe lights work on my trailer. He said when he went to take it off, it just like fell apart, so the wiring was already broke. So luckily I bought a new switch last night. He put that on. I'm gonna put some silicone on it just as soon as I find time to go get some and put on it to try to waterproof it a little bit. So got those lights fixed. I got that steer tire fixed. I got a PM on my truck because I needed a PM. And only thing left I gotta do is I gotta get an inspection on my truck and trailer by the end of the month. So I'll be getting that taken care of, but these expenses, boy, they add up. They add up. It's not cheap. I spent almost $1,100 today on that tire, the oil change, the toggle switch, and taxes. And right now I'm in line to get a truck wash because I haven't washed my truck in a long time, and I'm overdue. Truck's pretty dirty, so I need to get it cleaned up. I need to get some CB antennas. And I'm gonna buy a strobe light for my top of my truck. I'm gonna buy that and probably have it ordered and sent to my house. So once I get all that, I'll be doing a video over that and everything, get that taken care of, so I can start getting into some oversized freight. Because I see it all the time. I get offered oversized freight, but I pretty much got to turn it down because I didn't have the lights working on my trailer. I got all my flags and signs and stuff that I need, but I didn't have any lights, and I didn't want to get anything and not be able to haul it properly or get any tickets or anything, get in trouble by DOT because my light's not working right. So now that I got my trailer lights fixed, and like I said, I'm gonna order my strobe light for the top of my truck, get that taken care of, and then hopefully jump into some oversized freight stuff. So hopefully by next month I'll be already getting into some oversized freight. I'm excited and ready to do that because, like I said, I get offered it a lot, but I can't take it because a lot of it's too wider than I'm allowed to haul right now, and I just can't get into it. But once I get this truck washed, I only got about 200 something more miles to go, and it's Saturday. I might drive on down the road a little bit, try to get a little closer to where I'm going, and relax to Monday because I don't deliver till Monday morning. I could have been there yesterday or last night, but I went ahead and stopped up here in Raphine, Virginia at the Petro. This Petro is huge, and it's been pretty cool. I've been relaxing here. After I get my truck washed, I'm gonna go get me a wash, take a shower, and then I'll probably hit the road and roll on a little bit. But yeah, this is my third military load back to back. When I first got this load, I thought it was some type of rocket launcher or something, some type of bomb or something, because they was like really like iffy about the details. They didn't really tell me much about what I was picking up and everything, just that it was paying good and it wasn't going far and had passed its lifetime background check, and they was like really like rush trying to make sure I can get there to pick it up. And I was like, man, like what the heck am I picking up? And it's just some type of drilling rig. I don't know what type of drilling it is, but it's just some type of military drilling rig, which is actually I think a subcontractor. I don't even think this is like it might not be a military load. It's like military equipment, but I don't think he might be in the military, he might not. He might just have his own business. But he didn't have enough trucks of his own, because he hauled all his stuff around himself, but he had to contract outside people, so it was me and another guy that had to come pick up some different equipment. But yeah, didn't turn out to be nothing major or anything. It's a light load. The vehicle only weighs 13,000 pounds total, and the container, I think they said it weighs like 5,000 pounds. So nice and light, easy load over the weekend. Only going like 600 something miles over the weekend, so it was one of the relaxing weekends I've had in a while, because I've been rushing like hardcore all week. Boom, boom, boom since Monday to Friday morning when I picked this load up. It was like rush, go. And last weekend I had rush over the weekend to deliver a load, which I got delivered and everything. And then I was Monday, I took off Monday, so I guess it wasn't Monday, it's Tuesday, rush. Yeah. Tuesday I picked up that military load, went down to Texas, went up to Kentucky, grabbed it. I've been in 4 military bases in 4 days. Yeah, something like that. And I'm going to one in Virginia Beach over here on Monday. So I don't know if I'll be getting another military load, but I keep hauling them, man. I enjoy hauling these military loads. They pay decent and pretty straightforward with what you're doing. I mean, most of the time you don't know what you're getting, because if it's a bunch of people and a bunch of loads, they just kind of put whatever on your trailer. And whenever I come in there, they'll say, hey, you're supposed to get like some containers or something from the agent. And I get there and they put some vehicles on my trailer, and I'm like, I thought I was supposed to get containers. And the agent's like, well, depending on your trailer, since you got a step deck and I have ramps, my trailer's more outfitted for vehicles, so they'll put vehicles on my trailer then, and then they'll put the containers or something on the flatbed. So a lot of times that's how it works, because you might not necessarily get what you're expecting to get if it's a lot of loads going out. They just kind of start throwing stuff on trailers as you come and go, so wouldn't be surprised somebody else got the loads you're supposed to get and you got to grab something different. But yep, that's pretty much how it works on these military bases from what I've been seeing, because I've hauled probably almost 10 of them in the last couple months or so, and it's been pretty much like that every time, just kind of hit and miss on what I get. But I'm gonna jump out here and record this load, and I'll put it with these other 2 military loads and get this video edited up. What up? Top of the morning to you. All right, so I know I said that big roller was the biggest single piece I hauled. So I lied. Yeah, now I got something bigger. I'm on to another military load. I was up in Iowa. I picked this load up after I got my 34-hour reset. I'm gonna run down to Texas to Fort Hood, drop this off. Hopefully today. I picked this up yesterday, and should be picking up another military load straight out of there, going to Kentucky. But we'll see how the day goes once I get rolling. But yeah, let me go ahead and show y'all what I'm rolling with and how much it weighed. That roller I had weighed 42,000, and this weighs 44. It's a huge military truck. They used it to load all the other trucks and everything, then they loaded it on my trailer. Big boy, heavy too. So it's 44,000, might be just over 44,000, but for sure it's 44,000 they said. So I got 10 points of contact tie downs, 4 on the front here. As always, I make my X, and then I just take one off the side of each side. Nice and easy, simple. What I didn't notice was this tie down back here. When I was looking for a tie down here in the middle, I didn't notice that one, but I noticed this one. So I put it in there, but it's pulling forward just slightly, which I would have rather had it pulling backwards just slightly, but like I said, I didn't notice that one. I noticed that one. So I got 2 under there, right under pretty much the middle of the truck. Sun. Then I got 4 on the back. Of course, I got my X, keeping it from going either way, and then I just got 2 pulling the same side. I had to go all the way to this chain pocket because I got this wheel well here, and that's the closest thing I can get to at that angle, besides going almost straight down the side, and I wanted it pulling backwards. But yeah, it's been riding good, holding nice and good, everything holding great. It's huge, pretty tall because of that tire on top, but I'm still legal. But yeah, it don't look like it, but this big thing is heavy. Look how big it is compared to my truck and trailer. Pretty huge. But yeah, we're almost down there. We got about 280 miles left to go. We're here in Oklahoma somewhere at a rest area. I like to stop at rest areas instead of truck stops. Finish this out, hopefully get unloaded today, and see what we grabbing next. Some type of probably another truck or Humvee and trailer. Enjoy these military loads. Easy to secure, even though I got to use 10 chains. Oh, not 10 chains. I only use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, but I had to use 10 binders, so I had enough securement for this load. But it's no problem for me. Yank it out nice and quick, get it all thrown on. It don't take long at all. I mean, I've seen guys use less. I'm pretty sure they're using 3/8" chain. If not, then they're definitely doing it wrong, because they only had 2 off the front, 2 off the back, and I'm not even sure if they had anything in the center. Of course, their truck could have weighed a little bit less than mine. Mine might be outfitted a little different because it was holding a bunch of other stuff on top that he was loading onto a flatbed trailer. And I don't know, maybe this one has more weight. They almost look identical, so I would imagine his pretty close to the same weight as mine. And our securement is way different. So make sure you always put enough securement. I enjoy all the guys that let me know in other videos and stuff, helping me out. You see something I'm doing wrong, let me know. I mean, I'm not gonna bash you about it. Of course, if I know I'm doing it right, then I'll take your advice and see what I can do different. But if you're just talking crap, then probably just ain't gonna listen to you. But yeah, I encourage all the comments of negative and good. Help me out. I mean, I'm out here to learn every day too. I don't know everything. So if I can help somebody, great. Somebody can help me, even better. I want to learn as much as I can, because I'm hauling a bunch of stuff that I never hauled before. Every load is almost something new. So I'm learning as I go also. I mean, I'm hoping I'm doing it right. Haven't got any trouble with DOT saying that I'm not doing it right or anything. So keep doing what I'm doing, and we'll go from there. But I'm finna get rolling, hit the road, so I can get on down here to this next drop, and hopefully get a pickup. See y'all on the next load. Yo, what's up? Kind of a last minute rush situation. I just arrived here at my delivery after I dropped off that other truck I had in Fort Hood. I picked this up at Fort Hood, and I'm up here in Fort Campbell in Kentucky. Gonna drop this off, and then I gotta go up to Fort Knox to pick up another military load. But do a quick run around because they already waiting on me. I got an X on the front. This truck weighs about 20 to 22,000 pounds. I got an X on the front with 2 tie downs, and I got 4 on the back. X on the back, and then of course just going the same side on the back. Then I got a container. I mean 2 containers, matter of fact, 2 little containers. They don't weigh that much. I put a chain on the front at the bottom,
and then I ran a chain through both of those on the side, holding them nice and tight, and I got a chain on the back. And then the other side, I got the same thing as the middle part. So all in all, I got 4 chains, 2 on the front, or 1 on the front and back, and 1 on each side, holding it all together. Pretty nice and easy. I mean, everything rode nice and good. The whole load's not that heavy. Like I said, I gotta get in here and get unloaded, and then heading up to pick up another military load. So yeah, just make a quick video, show you guys what I'm hauling, another military load, and I'll spend more time on the next one. Alright, still waiting in Blue Beacon truck wash line. Just kind of hanging out. I hope it don't start raining, because that'd be pretty bad since I just got in line to get washed. I mean, I ain't just getting in line, but the truck's looking pretty dirty and pretty bad, so definitely overdue for getting a wash. Walk around setting my load, away from some of this noise. As you can see, it's just a 6-wheel vehicle. They had that tarp kind of folded up because you sit right up here to drive it and stuff. And we had to, after I got it secured, me and the guy unfolded everything and took it all down. It also rides like this high. He lowered it. It has some airbags or something. He just let all the air out of it, and that thing dropped like super low. But it was riding like really high. But yeah, like I said, it was super light, so it's only 13,000 pounds. So I only got an X on the front, X on the back, 2 chains. I mean, pretty much 2 binders on each side. So that's more than enough to secure me. No worries on this. It's nice and light. It's been riding nice and good. See the back. I normally take my tie downs that way, but the front I didn't have any room. I'll back up here a minute, because I had them put it so close. And like I said before, he dropped it. I think it was like sitting way up here, so I was going to take my chains and I was going to tie it down up here on my trailer to this chain pocket, because it was sitting up like way up here. And then he told me, oh, I gotta let the air out, because during the ride it could fluctuate and actually pretty much drop and your chains will loosen. So I was like, all right, well, let it down. And then when he did, I was like, man, now I gotta go backwards with it, which is no problem. It's still holding nice and tight. That thing ain't moving nowhere. So we're good either way. But I got to pull them backwards in the front and pull them forward in the back. So no problems. Everything's holding nice and tight, riding good. I always put my carpet over the middle where the chains meet up. And I've lost so many pieces of rubber and carpet and stuff that I start putting a bungee around every one of them that I put, because the vibration and the bouncing from going up and down the road, I mean, the vehicle still moves, so the chains will get just loose enough and everything pretty much in there will fall out. And if you guys ever notice, I always pretty much secure my binders so they don't get loose. So I got a bungee pulling on my binder. I run my bungees like this to keep my binder from coming up. It'll catch. And that one I got a chain wrapped around it, but you see over there, I got a bungee on it. And you'll notice in all my videos, I always secure my binders, whether they're snap binders or ratchet binders. But this container, I had to put 4 ratchets on it just to make it reach, because my chain wasn't long enough to reach to one side. So that's why I got 4 ratchets. It's a light, so I didn't need it, but they had these big D-rings on top, so I could grab my chain through it, straight down to the chain pocket. It holds nice and good, no problem. Front and back the same way. Only way I can make it reach. And I use chains because I didn't want to put straps, because I would have to put a ratchet on that one, because I don't have a chain pocket. I mean, I didn't have a winch. Like this one has a winch, but this one don't have a winch, so I wouldn't have been able to. I would have had to break out a ratchet. I didn't want to. But back here on my trailer, the toggle switch I was talking about is right here. The old one was right here, and the new one's right there. But I got it fixed, so now it works. So now I can get into my own size game. Cause I got my toggle switch finally fixed for my lights to work right. But yeah, easy peasy load, no issues. I'm already more than halfway where I gotta go. And we'll be getting that dropped off. I am thinking about building some type of contraption out for this backside headache rack running up for my light bar, because I'm probably gonna buy like a 40-inch, 42-inch light bar. So I might have some type of aluminum or angle iron or something going up and making a plate across the top that I can set it on. And I'm gonna put some floodlights probably on the side here and the side there, facing back this way, some like 20 to 22-inch floodlights. Is what I'm thinking about. I'm not sure if you guys got any advice on how I should do that set up for my my strobe light and my floodlight. Please go ahead and feel free to drop some comments and advice on how you would do it. And also I'm thinking about putting some mirror mount lights on my mirror that I can use for strobes too. But yeah, I want to get that, I'm about to run it up on the tall enough so you can see it over the front. But I don't know if I want to put it on that plate on top that you can see up there. I don't know if I want to build some type of contraption off of that plate and just set it up there right in the middle, or if I should build something coming up off of my headache rack back there and use that. And also I'm gonna get some little some lights to put in the grill too. I have seen on Amazon that I might get. It's like 6 lights, so I might put some lights in my grill. I'm trying to have lights everywhere, but for sure I'm getting a strobe light for the top and a floodlight for the back. But yeah, I don't know. Go ahead and drop some comments and advice. Help me out. Let me know what works best and what ideas you would go with or how I should do it for my truck. And so I can get this all set up, because I want to start running it over these. So, see you guys on the next load. Thanks for watching.